say Playboy, what is the first thing that everyone thinks of? Bunnies. Bunnies and centerfolds are the first thing that most people think of when they hear the word Playboy. And I have to tell you, I was one of those people also. But in talking to other entertainers and in doing research for other articles, other books, I kept coming across people saying, well, when I was at the Playboy Club, or when I was at the Playboy Jazz Festival, or when I was on the TV show. So that prompted me to do a little bit more research, and I was surprised for sure, and probably shocked to learn that for almost 2 decades, Playboy was the largest employer of entertainment in the country. And what surprised me even further was that for 50 years, people have been writing books about bunnies, about centerfolds, about the ultimate Playboy himself, Hugh Hefner, but nobody wrote one iota about the entertainers. So hundreds of interviews later, we have Playboy Swings, just about the music of Playboy.
I think, baby, it's like love. Now we're riding a rainbow to Cloudsville, and we're making it like love.
Hugh Hefner was in his early 20s. He thought, I have 2 loves. I love jazz. Well, he has 3. He loved jazz, he loved cartoons, and of course, he loved girls. That first issue, Marilyn Monroe's on the cover, and Hef could have had an article about anybody. And who did he choose to write about? He wrote about jazz. He wrote about the Dorsey brothers. Fast forward a little bit, the magazine's chugging along, and he was thinking, they'd throw a big party. And they started making a list of all the people that they wanted to invite and what performers. So they sat down and made a list of people they'd like to invite to their party. Ella Fitzgerald, Duke Ellington, Count Basie, and on and on and on. And before they knew it, they all said yes. So they made it, instead of a 4-hour party, it was the iconic beginning of the Playboy Jazz Festival.
We're making it like you.
The first Playboy Club opened in February 1960. Of course, it was Chicago. It was a sophisticated, glamorous place. People like Tony Bennett and Frank Sinatra went there to hang out.
You can't love them all. You can't love them all.
He wanted a place where a businessman, if he was on business in Cincinnati, he could go to his club, his Playboy Club, and show his key and see the same standard of excellence in food and entertainment and waitresses, I might say.
No, you can't kiss them all. Now the thought may be wonderful, but the chances are small.
Anybody remember watching Playboy's Penthouse? It was very innovative for the day, and very different. We had variety shows, but nothing like this.
We'll settle back.
Marty Rubenstein just happened to come over, and he happened to be sitting at the piano. Why don't we just happen to do a little Rodgers and Hart? Huh?
It's my opinion, and I explore it more in Playboy Swings, but I think Hugh Hefner was one of the few colorblind people in the world. He just picked the best artists and showcased them. But great performers, Sammy Davis, all these people, Nelson Riddle, that wanted to appear on the Playboy show. So, thank you so much. You get me talking about Playboy, and I could write a book about it.